Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. So I was tagged by my friend Carmel Nicole, and I will link her channel below. And this is a tag as to drugstore tag, and you're supposed to 14 questions. And yeah, this is something that was created by Jen Phelps, and I will list Jen's video below also. My friend Jen D Beauty also did this tag, so I will link her video below also. So you can watch Carmel, you can watch Jen, and you can watch both Jens, Jen Phelps and Jen D. But I just thought this is such a fun tag. It was very difficult to do, and I'm sorry, Carmel, that it's taking me so long to do it, but I did go away for a little bit of time, and I had other videos that I had already planned. But here I am. Question number 1. If you could use only one drugstore affordable brand, what would it be? Okay, that would be Milani. Everything that's on my face today is Milani, except for a couple of products like my brows and my lashes. I think that's what the only two things. And under my eyes, I used a powder that was not Milani's because theirs is a little too dry and heavy. But I own quite a few lipsticks from Milani, and I own quite a bit of makeup from Milani. So I think Milani is an amazing brand. They have really good quality, beautiful products. I have loved their lipsticks and blushes for the longest time. You guys, these baked blushes are just, they're beautiful. And you can't go wrong. They're not that expensive. I own quite a few of them. Their lipsticks are really, really good. They have so many different formulas that you can get. They have lip glosses, lip oils, regular lipsticks. They have these little mini palettes that are so good. The one on my eyes today is this one here that is called Call Me Old Fashioned, and it's a neutral palette, but it's very beautiful. Their shadows blend like a dream. There's really no fallout. I didn't have any fallout on my face. And then I own these other two minis. But Milani to me is one of the best brands that you can find at the drugstore. Okay, question number 2. What is the most underrated drugstore brand? And to me, I have two of them. Rimmel. And I think Rimmel probably because it's not that accessible to us. Really, the only place you can find it is at Walmart and on Amazon. But Rimmel has such great prices and formula. Their products are really amazing. They're so good. And then the other one is Profusion. And that's another one that you can only get. I'm not even sure if they are on Amazon. If they are, I will link them below. But their prices are amazing. Their, I think it's 10 pan eyeshadow palettes were $5.50, and I noticed, I looked the other day, I ordered a couple of new ones, and they're $6 now. But still, that is a steal. Okay guys, we can't find good eyeshadows at the drugstore. It is hard to find good eyeshadows at the drugstore. And for that price, are you kidding me? Profusion has a lot of options out there when it comes to eyeshadows. They have everything. I love their foundation. It is so good. It gives you amazing coverage, and it's less than $10. I think that every product that they have is less than $10. And Rimmel is the same way, very affordable. What's the most overrated drugstore affordable brand? Okay, again, I have two of them there. And the first one I'm going to say is Revolution. I think Revolution is hit or miss, but for me, it has been more misses than hits. Now, I do have a bronzer from them that is really good. And I have to say, but the only reason I bought it is because everybody else had tested it, said it was good. But it's not a brand that I say, ooh, they just released something, let me try it. Because most of the time when I've done that, I've really regretted it. The quality hasn't been there. And yes, they are affordable, but if you don't get the quality with it, I'd rather spend a couple more dollars and get something that is really worth it. Because I want to be able to pick it up and use it, be excited about using it, not just getting it because it was inexpensive, but then not do anything with it. Now, but their bronzer is amazing, and I will list their bronzer below because it's a really good one. It is very affordable. Okay, so their eyeshadows, I really haven't been happy with them. I find them very powdery. I don't know, I just don't feel like the quality is there. And the other brand, which I really do enjoy, and I do buy a lot of products from, but I think they can be a little overhyped. And to me, they're like all over the place. Like for example, it's e.l.f. But for example, okay, I think this is a beautiful product that they released. They do a lot of dupes. This is the dupe Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless. And this is beautiful. I think this is like $14, which to me is a little pricey for e.l.f. But then you get this beautiful foundation, which I was so impressed with. and it's only $8. And then they release a skin tint with SPF and it's $18. So it's like, what is it, e.l.f.? You know, it's like, to me, they're like, their prices are a little crazy. So it's kind of like, I don't know how I feel about e.l.f. Some of the stuff is good. This is okay. This is not my favorite thing in the world. Will I continue to use it? Yes. It is a mineral broad spectrum SPF 50 sunscreen halo glow skin tint. It's not anything that I would suggest that you use in place of your SPF, because you would have to apply a lot of product. I use it over my SPF just as an additional SPF. It's okay, but it's nothing compared to this for $8. This is less than half. And this is beautiful. All right, so anyways, more revolution than e.l.f. I really do like e.l.f. and whenever they release something, I'm a sucker and I order it and I test it. So there you go. Number 4, what is your favorite drugstore product under $5? I would have to say it's the Essence mascaras. These are $4.99 and the Essence has the best mascaras. There's no need to go buy high-end mascara. This one I have been using forever and I absolutely love it. I think it gives you beautiful volume and length. I do have to use a waterproof or a tubing on my lower lash line because 99% of mascaras do smudge on me on my lower lash line, and this one does. Now these are new. I just tried this. What I have on my eyes. I have this one on this eye, which is a tubing one, and then I have this one, which is the Lash Without Limits on the left eye, and the Lash Without Limits tubing on the right eye. So I'm just trying that for the first time today, but I've tried different ones from Essence and they have all been amazing. Number 5, what is a hidden gem from the drugstore that no one talks about? Okay, I have to say Revlon Super Lustrous lipsticks. Guys, you know, I have been wearing Revlon lipsticks since I was 15 years old. You know, when I was allowed to wear makeup. Of course, not the shades that I wear now. They used to be lighter. But some of the shades are still the same. They've been around. Some of the shades have been around forever. I think on Amazon you can get Revlon lipsticks for under $6. For the quality, you can't beat it. They're so beautiful. They have anything you can, any formula you were looking for, they have. But my favorite are the lustrous lipsticks. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. I will list a couple of my favorite shades underneath so that you guys, in case you're interested. But let me know, would you like to see me swatch some of my favorite Revlon lipsticks on video? I would love to do that for you if it's something that you would be interested in. But to me, that they're so underrated. Nobody talks about them. I think that has been probably the one product that has been so consistent with them. It's unbelievable. Number 6, what is your favorite drugstore foundation? I have to say it's a Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. I have this in shade 118 and 120. I only brought one out because this one was too light. The other one was too dark. So I think it may be darker than 120. But anyways, I love this. It comes with a dropper, which I do not like. So I did buy some pumps on Amazon, and that's what's on this one right here and on the other one. This gives you such beautiful finish to your face. It is long lasting. It gives you a good medium buildable. It's not a skin tint. This is a foundation, okay? But it gives you a good medium. It covers what needs to be covered. It lasts all day. It looks even more gorgeous when your natural oils come in. This is beautiful. It is not matte. It is not super glowy. It's just the perfect finish to a foundation. I think this even rates higher than a lot of my high-end foundations. This is a gorgeous foundation. And when I go a while without using it and then I try it again, I say, why did I stop wearing this? This is amazing. This is something that as long as Maybelline has it out there, it would always be in my collection because it's that good and it's not that expensive. Number 7, what products do you tend to buy more at the drugstore versus high-end? Okay, that's easy. That's lip liners, brow pencils or brow gels, and mascaras. I do buy also high-end, especially the lip liners and the mascaras, only because I want to, not because I feel like their formula is better, because you can find amazing products in all these areas, drugstore. But sometimes when they release something, I do want to, you know, I want to try it. Like if Lancome especially releases a new mascara, I want to try it. I've loved Lancome forever, but not because you need it, because really, if I had to give those up, I just depend on the drugstore ones, I would. Number 8. What drugstore brand do you think is overpriced? Physicians Formula. Okay, I think Physicians Formula is a nice brand. There's nothing against them. I think that they release nice products. I wish they would stick to smaller packaging. That's one of the things that really turns me off about a lot of Physicians Formula products, is the packaging is so bulky. Doesn't make it easy to travel with. Yes, they're good. They're really good quality, but I just think they're overpriced. They don't release products that often, which is one thing that I do like about Physicians Formula. They're not throwing something out there, you know, once a month or once a week. But I just think that as far as their prices, they're just a little overpriced. What is your favorite drugstore dupe? Okay, I think I have to go with this one. The e.l.f. This is called the Sheer For It Blush Tint. Okay, you can use this as a blush and you can use it on your lips also. And this is a dupe for the Benefit Benetint. And this is so good. And this is only $5. Okay, you can't beat that. That's what I'm talking about, e.l.f. Their price is like all over the place. You know, this is so affordable, but this is like so almost high-end. This is almost the same price as Rare Beauty foundation. So I don't understand how they come up with a price. Is it that much more costly to add SPF to a skin tint? I don't know. I don't produce makeup, so I have no idea. But this is such a great dupe. I say for $5, this blends like a dream. It looks beautiful on the lips. If you apply one coat, let it dry, and then apply another coat, and then I like to line my lips. But this is absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't last all day on me, but it does last a nice amount of time. So I'm very happy with it. Easy to reapply. So absolutely, this is a good dupe. Number 10. What's the best drugstore eyeshadow formula? Okay, I said LA Girl, Milani, Catrice Essence, and Catrice and ColourPop. I think ColourPop has amazing formula for their eyeshadows, but those two, you can't grab them at a drugstore. You have to either, they're available at Ulta or you can get them online. Catrice is available on Amazon. Oh, wow, they're so good. And I think that some of the ColourPop is also available, maybe available on Amazon. But they're so good. They're the best ones that you can get out there for, you know, a decent amount of money that it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. They're really, really beautiful. And those, I would say, even if you have to pay a couple more dollars, they're worth it. What is the worst drugstore eyeshadow formula? Okay, I would say Maybelline. Okay, Maybelline doesn't have that many new eyeshadows out there. They do have some of their little, what were they, like 5 or 6, you know, the little ones. I don't remember what they were called. And then I do have one good palette from them, which is Nudes of New York. And that was released years ago. That one's a good one. That one I think is the best one I've tried. But a couple of years ago, they released these trios. I will put a picture of it here. And when they first came out, they were like $13 or $14. Right now, they're almost $10 on Amazon. But those are the worst. Those are so bad. Why? Why Maybelline? You can produce amazing mascaras and foundations and powders. How hard is it to make a good eyeshadow palette? I don't understand drugstore. Why doesn't L'Oreal have a good eyeshadow, you know, out there? I don't know. Okay, number 12. Drugstore brand you used to love but aren't crazy about anymore. I would say probably CoverGirl. Okay, I was never really that into CoverGirl. Would I say that I loved it? No. But I think ever since they became cruelty-free, it has gone to their head. And their prices are outrageous. Okay, when I was doing this video, I looked up their prices. There's hardly anything under $13 for CoverGirl. And some of the stuff is almost $20. It's like, what, CoverGirl? You're one of the most affordable brands out there. And now it's like, you've gone crazy. I don't know what they're thinking. And their products are okay, but I don't think they're that, you know, groundbreaking or that amazing. If you told me I could never get another CoverGirl product ever again, I said, okay. I wouldn't be upset with that. Because it's like, to me, they don't do anything that amazing. I do own some of their products. I own a couple of their lipsticks. I don't know. I think I have a couple of their blushes. But their stuff is just getting too pricey out there. CoverGirl needs a reality check. Number 13, drugstore product you didn't expect to like but totally wowed you. Again, I'm going to go to the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. And I do have this in 2 shades. This one's a little light, so I got 25, which is light neutral, and then I got 31 medium neutral. So I kind of mix these together. This is such a beautiful foundation. Even at $8 a piece, I could get 2 of them, okay? Because that's what you're paying for one nowadays. But this is beautiful, easy to travel with because it's a little squeezy tube. This blends beautiful, it looks beautiful, it gives you a beautiful glow without looking too much and greasy and heavy. This is absolutely one of the best drugstore foundations out there. Okay, number 14, which is the last one. Favorite affordable eyeshadow palettes right now. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I really have not been gravitating towards eyeshadow palettes. I've been using more like one cream shadow or an eyeshadow crayon or something like that. And sometimes when I want a little more, I'll grab one of these and just use like one of the shimmers like in the center of my lid. But if I had to pick one, I would pick probably one of the ColourPop. Those are usually right on my dresser or my vanity. Easy to get to. I love that, like I said, that's taupe, golden coconuts, stone cold fox. That one is so beautiful. And that one is one of their big palettes and it's $35. But ColourPop has 25% off all the time. Usually whenever there's a holiday, there's a 25% off. And to me, those are worth it. They're like, is it like 35 shades in there or something like that? But they're beautiful. And Cold Stone Fox is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I will put a picture of it here. I didn't bring it out because I didn't want to bring all these products out. But yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. So I would say that probably whenever I do my shadows, I will pick a ColourPop. Golden Coconuts and the Stone Cold Fox are 2 of my favorite ones to just pick up because I can find just about any look that I want in the Cold Stone Fox. Alright you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Carmel, once again, thank you so much for this tag. It was fun, but it was difficult. It was hard to pick these brands. Alright you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I love you and I will see you on my next video. Make sure to check out Jen's and Carmel's video below. I will link them below. They're really fun. Alright you guys, I love you and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye. Mwah.